Hello everybody, welcome to what I believe will end up being episode 12 of Muckin About Feed the Beast. And it just started raining, it figures. So today's going to be, tonight is going to be a bit of a building stuff, dealing with stuff sort of evening. I'm working on my thaumcraft room, and I'm also working on some bees, which is why this is annoying me so much. And why are these still running? They work in the rain? I'm confused. These really shouldn't be working in the rain. Not a one of them, though, seem to mind. Although I technically don't really see their progress bars. Oh, nope, that one dropped. Okay, I am now really confused. Apparently my bees do not think it's raining. So, just me and Squids on the server this evening?
Hello.
The other people, Bilbo and Sin, called it an evening. I'd say it early, but not for them. It's an early my evening, but our time zone offsets. It's not quite early for them. So
okay, we're just crazy West Coasters.
So a bit of a change in the setup here. So I added in some piping. Technically, I've also added in the engines down there. Although, these would be better served. Just kind of more of a pain in the ass to do it this way, though, with all the extra pipes around. If I do that, and then that, I can get rid of that. And that, I guess. Kind of get this out of the way. Turn the magmatics. Have them accept power. Then if I need the boost, click. Click. Right now this is just running my centrifuge though, so it doesn't need all that MJ. It works out pretty well. So I'm just going to swap out some materials here for working on the thaumcraft area. Get rid of a little bit of dirt. Yep. Got something in my eye. A little bit of dirt, a little bit of wood. I don't think I need a good majority of these. So, yeah, I'm just going to be picking them all back up again, aren't I? Put them right there. Creature items. That's where the... No, propolis. Thought those were slime balls for some reason. Propolis there. Put back our dirt. So what I need is a bit of stone. And maybe a bit more stone. Some bricks will definitely be handy. I can put the turtle back into its bag. And I don't really think I'm going to be needing those for a bit. Alright, let's drop off another put of those combs. Let's check the time. It's about midway through day, so I can't get rid of the rain yet. And these bees are still freaking me out. Yep, cool. Let's check on the cycle, shall we? So common is what I'm trying to breed in the corner here. And I should not have sorted them like that. Oop, common drone. Common drone, common princess. Chances are Common meadow, so still not a purebred. Common forest. It's actually a pretty good combination though, because common is a forest and a meadows, so I have the chance of getting common again from the mutation. Plus I also have just the 2 versions of common. So that's 3 good shots at a common... at a pure common resultant bee there. So this is going to be my thaumcraft area. As you can see, I'm kind of building little floating platforms. I might make spires come down, you know, some sort of a support structure, eventually come down and support these things, but for now I kind of like just the fact that it floats. And after going up there, so we run out this way, I think I want to go just straight back, and we'll go up or down a little bit more. Let me see. I don't want to get too high to this, but I think we can stand to go up about 2 more. And we'll end up having a floating platform in the center about here that I think will be back down on this level. So we'll go up 1 more and then down into the middle. Sounds like a plan. Oops. There we go. Nice gentle slope up. These are the ones that always get me when I place them. Uh-oh. Ooh, sorry about that sneezing. Probably my sneeze would have been worse than the sound of me turning on and off the microphone. I mean, this thing picks up every little thing. No, I don't want a carved stone block. I do not know why I was making that pattern. Just get a couple more of these going. The second phase of building this thing here is going to be adding in some mossy versions and some cracked versions of this to give it kind of a weathered look. But for now, since I don't have the those materials on hand, Squid showed me a little bit ago his setup that he used to make his, and so I'll be doing something similar to that, using just the redstone or the red power method for spreading both cracked and mossy cobblestone, or not cobble, bricks in this case, but same basic idea. It also worked for cobblestone and such. So I just wanted to touch up the outside edge under here, give the stone, make it a little bit more substantial for the initial support. Let's put the grass back down there. I think that was the only place I needed to touch up. So I'm breaking one of my rules here, is usually I don't have little 1-ups like this. I generally like the 2-up. Keeps me safe. Well, safer. It's little things like that where, you know, I don't have to put torches all around, because if something can get me, it can't really get to a location that it shouldn't without a great deal of luck, sort of deal. So if we go up over this way, let's then build around it. I think I want to get rid of that one. Caught the brick, that's what I was aiming for. We'll put it down at this, oops. Okay, fine. It is just going to be a pain in the ass. There we go. Put it down at that level. Get rid of that block there. This will let us do the final lower level. Not exactly what I wanted to do. but it'll work. After about 6 or 7 blocks. My aim when flying is probably not that good, as was just proven over and over again. So I was asked earlier about item usage, noting that I don't have a bow, I don't have a sword. I've just been using my chainsaw, and it's not intended to be that way. Oh, you know what? This could probably even be better, even if I shortened it one more and kind of made this top a little bow tie-ish. Or just that right there. That right there is all I need. It's nice. Put that down. And we'll wrap this around here. That'll give us a nice little wraparound look. I think I can also use that to bellow out this side. Now the problem with this here, though, is that I can't bellow out the other side without touching the hill. So I think we're just going to lower the hill a little bit. I don't want to see stone, but I might actually have to, yeah, I mean, if I have to go down at least that low. Now I gotta go down another one after this there. Then I should probably just be replacing a little bit of that stone with some more dirt. I like my buildings to fit within the environment, but sometimes the environment needs to be altered slightly. Or, you know, drastically. Whatever the case may be. So get rid of that and that. A little bit of dirt there. Screw you, gravel. You looked so much better before they changed your texture. So let's also just take down this by 2 blocks. And over this way we can still kind of go up high because it's beyond the boundaries. Kind of even that back out there. Now we can bring this out one more. And I believe I brought it out to there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, empty block. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this actually is here, but it goes in one more block. There we go. And now we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 more. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So a stack of 18. I might need to get even more stone. I suppose I still got a little bit on me here. Put that down. Alright. So I think this is going to turn out very, very cool looking. So we go 1, 2, 3, I believe. And then over this way we continue it another 3. Or, well, 2 for that particular change. And this is the one that's not going to go well. Yeah. Right, so just the top on that one. These 2 we can redo real quick. Make that just 1. So 1, 2, 3, and then we just do a quick little V and then an inverted V. So let's get rid of the support here. Quick little V. It's not inverted. I wonder why I said that. Consummate V's? No. Let me get a little, what I was calling the bow tie, where it just looks like it's hugging on the block in the center, or blocks on the center here. So we do a little 4x4, and we add the flanges. Then we get to go back down. Ah. Yeah, I realized the stupidity right when I was drilling that one there. So let's add back in that one will do. So we attach to the top, and then this goes down to the bottom. This will then give us another footstep down. And I'm going to kind of try and keep a sort of a V pattern going here. Do I want just the one? Yeah. One, two, three. I didn't really keep the V pattern, did I? So, I mean, I got one there and one there, but they add together, they get very square. Both land in the same spot. That makes a better landing than just if they were right there. These touch over, comes down this way. Oh yeah, that's enough of a down again. Let's just flatten out the floor here. This is where we can kind of kick this part of the floor back with a nice little flange, flare, whatever you want to call it. One, two, three. And that'll get us our nice little shape coming out here again. Sometimes the shape has to be lost to get a little bit of that flare. And let's build this out one more. Perfect. Hello, rising sun. See if a set of torches back there. Yep. Still safe from spawning. Yeah, that looks lame. Let's get rid of that tree there. We can replant these shrubs to get a little bit better of a greenery and such around here in the end, but for now, these just look a little too out of place. Kind of edge that angle a little bit better. So as long as nowhere up here is spawning, I am happy. What I do want to do, however, is make a little sort of planter box around that tree. I think I'm going to need the diamond handsaw though. So it's daylight again. This is where we kind of swap over and take a peek at our bees, and that one does need some help. So Forest Princess Unknown. Almost sorted my inventory again. Really? Forest Princess Unknown? That's all I got from here? It must have made the other ones stack, but I don't see them. Forest drone, meadow drone. There's a Meadows Noble. That's what I'm trying to get with the bees on the end here, is a common and a noble. I saw that common were used in a couple of other matchings, like with the marshies and stuff, to go down that line. And nobles are the ones that produce the royal jelly and the dripping comb. Let's get that out of the inventory here. So those are another one that are high on my list here. Okay, I'm going to keep those two in my inventory just so I know where they are. Going to knock out rural bees, or did you want me to tackle it? I'll get there eventually, Squids, and you can talk, you know.
Okay.
I've heard you do it before. Nah. You're sitting there having to listen to me this entire time. You can talk anytime you want to. Yeah, so I think a nice little edging around here will do very nicely. Let's go get our handsaw. I do believe it's in our tools chest down here. There we are. And we're going to take these blocks, get a couple of slabs, and get a couple around the edge. And I was going to do a full step around there, but wasn't originally planning on doing these steps up here. So I need something that fits in a little bit better, doesn't take up as much room. And that is what microblocks are all about. Going to need 1, 2, 3, 4 more alone, plus a 5th one to hack out for the corners here. So it's going to leave me with a little extra microblocks. But isn't that the way that it always happens?
Always.
Yep, you end up getting like 5 stacks extra of these things.
That's why I have like 2 chests dedicated to just spare microblocks.
I don't think I'll ever actually be using these again, though.
Which ones?
They are currently brick. Stone brick. There we go. Ow. And I fell. Because it didn't want me to put that there. So that gives the place its little own feel. And I am not going to light it up yet because I want to see if putting in a cauldron right at the base of the stairs there will work. So let's go borrow a little bit of lava from our tank here. Okay, so if my... how far, do you remember how far the essences can travel from a warded jar?
I am not certain. I usually try to keep them within like 32 blocks or something like that.
Oh,
well,
32?
You know me, I try to actually keep them like right next to there, but I think it's 32. I think it's some ridiculous number.
See, the problem is I'm never building with an even number of blocks. I have to say that's one of the things I hate about Zycraft the most, is getting the even block things to work. You either need to double everything, which, you know, looks lame.
Well, you saw my setup. The furthest Olympics will actually pull to the infusion altar.
Yeah, but it's the altar that's a 2x2 that screws up the rest of my layout.
That's why I usually set up 4 of the Olympic setups. Also helps because then if you have a stack or something and you want to break it down and it's got more than one thing going on for it, you can just go and divide it into 16s and throw them all down and get them all done at once.
Yeah, but this is supposed to be centered around my kick-ass tree. You know, that tree that took so much effort to get right.
I remember.
So no getting out of an altar, which means I need 2 of them. So if I actually embedded one right here...
You could also offset the altar and put it into a 3x3 with the altar taking up 2x2 of them and do decorative blocks on the outside like maze blocks.
Yeah, but it looked lame. At least with the design that I'm working with right here. Oh. Damn it. I'm gonna need to do that and that. So this calls for extension of the platform. So it looks a little bit more solid again. And then I can put the alembics all around here. Or not the alembics. I can put all of the warded jars. Let me see, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, 28, 29, 30 and 31. If I flared these out a little bit more.
Should be 48 total, by the way.
Yeah, I'm counting how much space I'd have. I wasn't originally planning on doing jars, but I'm not going to be able to fit the altar anywhere near my cauldron, so that's kind of a problem. Actually, you know what? I can do that right there. These will be where I'll put the cauldrons. Even if I have another one... Even if I have another one near the entrance and such. Let me go get that bucket of lava. Maybe I'll put the research area near the front. So there we got that for lava. And I can go back with my 3 warded setup like I have on the other server. Well, not 3 warded, but 3... Oh no, the other server had 4 crucibles. But this will be a tri-crucible area. That'll still work. And why do I keep knocking out that block? Just to place it in again, so I can put the one on the bottom and then knock out that block. Oh, hello, squids. What do you think of the floatiness layout?
Interesting. Reminds me of an absent spoon.
An absent spoon?
Yes.
The spoon that, you know, went on a trip and forgot to leave a note saying it'd be back later?
Oh no, absent spoon, the slotted spoon.
Oh.
It just kind of hangs out here and has little holes in it.
I like the floatiness of it, but I do need to get some cracked brick. I need to get some mossy brick. That'll really make this place look pretty cool.
Nice.
Maybe even stick some vines and such around the lower edge here, around the stones. For now, though, I want to be happy with things just not spawning, because I would really, really hate if a creeper decided to suddenly make this his home. And you know creepers, they like living in little pits. The bastards. So I clearly need 2 more lava. Right there would be a really good spot for... what are those... What are the flames that you get? Night ore?
Night ore, yeah.
Yeah. Do little niters there. I wish they were actually smaller or came with like some sort of a little urn chalice thing.
Well, if you don't like the night ore, you can always get a similar effect with wrath lamps, but then you have to deal with a bunch of the factorization?
Yeah. That's where they come from. But I want something that kind of... Oh, you know, I should actually cap these off. Although I think the reason that I didn't was because they have lighting issues up on the top there. No? Okay, that still works. Cool. Just so they kind of follow the pattern, both top and bottom.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave it the half slab because it's a cap. It's where I kind of wish that you could get, you could tell, like, jungle vines. Like, if I could get it just to grow down, like, 2 there, maybe 3 over here, Instead of grow as far towards the ground as you can. That's where it'd be nice to have like a, not having to set up like, oh, grow to this torch to get them to stop.
So touch those roots and pop them on. You know, the hanging roots from the
Oh, yeah, but do they grow? Actually, I don't know. Last time I tried still touching them or right-clicking them to like use shears from the chainsaw, it would crash you. It was like an evil thing to do. I'm pretty sure they fixed that. I need to go get 2 buckets of lava. I prefer the lava for the cauldrons as opposed to netherrack fire. I don't like the crackle of the fire all the time. Let me snag another bucket so I don't have to make 2 trips.
Yeah, just make sure you creeper-proof in case, because you don't want to burn up everything in lava.
No, like if it broke the underneaths?
Yeah, I've had that happen before.
Can creepers explode?
Nice big setup of... they can't do the warded stone, which is why I now use warded stone. But...
No, not warded stone. Micro blocks that are made out of obsidian pieces.
I'm not sure. I think they have the same blast resistance as actual obsidian, but I might be wrong.
Yeah, like that would be cool if they did have that. Alright, let's cap off this floor. This is more because I don't want the altars showing up from down below. Although I'm not even sure anything's actually going to go down there. For my water sources, though, I'm going to use... Like, I'll make a little table or something right here, but I'm going to use the ender tanks, just because I think they look so cool. They kind of have the matching yellow with the lava and stuff like that, so it'll kind of just fit the motif here. But I wonder if a single block, like micro block, centered, cut thin, centered, and then stuck into the center, supporting a bucket or a block of lava, would actually end up being creeper-proof as well.
I don't know, you can try that in creative.
Yeah, I could. It's also fun to try things out in non-creative at times. Just try to set up a little inventory, coax the creeper over. See if you can't bend the game to your will. You will test this for me, dammit. You know what I haven't tested in a long time? Because somebody's been doing a lot of thaumcraftiness.
Hey. Hey
I haven't actually tested to see if I still have aura or not. I mean, we have pretty crappy luck with finding aura, not finding aura, getting it to work out, and then actually having it stick around.
Moment.
So 1, 2, 3. 3 cauldrons. We're also going to need a block or 2 of dirt. And I'm going to need my magic wand, which is not a euphemism. It's got 50 viz.
Got a nice aura over the lake. Yeah, you're sharing the aura with the rest of the lake.
So, like, I should have aura where my big house is? Because I had to jump all the way up here before to actually get aura.
Over here, you have 469 aura. It just jumps right over here. You picked the perfect spot to do this.
Yeah! Nice.
Yeah, the cutoff is right here.
So it's like literally just on this end here?
Right here, 165, 469.
Oh, nice. Yay, I finally picked a good spot for my thaumcraft. I have picked the wrong spot countless times. Countless times. So I figure a little ender tank right here, and I'll have a little setup somewhere else that, it's going to be active when you're in this area, but it will keep the 2 ender tanks on each side filled with water from an aqueous accumulator or something like that.
You planning on throwing down a couple silver woods and trying to build up a pure node?
Maybe. I do have 5 saplings. I wasn't planning on anything excessive, But if I was going to do something, I actually think I'd put them down there. I might clear out this valley a little bit and make it like the valley of Silverwood.
I'm not sure that you can get multiples to actually grow in the same small area without lots of finagling.
I have a whole growth. That is the ultimate finagle tool when it comes to those things. This is where this area might require a little bit more, what's it called? Micro-blocking. You know, make little lips, little railings or something like that. That I don't want to detract too much from the overall feel of the place.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes.
Do you think you might even curve out some of these edges with some, slab strips?
Maybe. I don't know. My design is almost haphazard most of the time, I'm sure you've noticed.
Hey, that's why you build with dirt.
There. Now it doesn't look like anything's different, but now I get a little bit more of an edged feeling from down below.
Well, watch out for this guy, he's edgy.
Oh.
Oh.
There. Had to do it. Sorry, man. I had to facepalm you. I actually saw in the Urban Dictionary, somebody has started defining palm face, which is where somebody said something that deserves a facepalm so hard that you actually have to put your hand on their face. And it's up to you whether or not it's a slap or a just placing it there. Ooh, that means that's a pure common. Yes,
I'm
yes.
just imagining like Shaolin style palm striking someone in the face.
Like the slow motion camera where you just see their jaw go sliding across.
Yeah, you see them kind of rock backward.
The slow motion Rocky punch to the face. Spit goes
like
everywhere.
style.
Oh, that was awesome. But that was more of will this help wake you up? Yes, apparently a huge rush of adrenaline from getting smacked in the face does help make you more aware so you don't get smacked in the face. Yes, my little creeper.
I'm
Hop down the hill.
sitting on a fair bit of stone that's just kind of come out of these mining trips. I'm wondering if you wanted any smooth stone. Otherwise, it's probably going to get furnace.
Furnace. What happens when you furnace it?
I meant lava.
Oh. Nah, go ahead, actually, is because my stone chest is actually full. This is a good project for me to have actually used this much stone. And I'll probably start going down and setting up the thing to generate the mossy cobblestone. Actually, I think that'll be the next thing I do. I got about 15, 20 minutes or so until I'm roughing in an hour, and I really don't like going over that. But I think setting up an underground... Oh! Squids, you left the above ground farm!
Yeah.
Rawr.
Just use those to seed the underground one.
You know I won't do that! I have a condition! You're taunting me now! Actually, I did take the one block that I put down that changed earlier. I took that as the seed. I demand mossy stone removal services immediately. You're killing the grass, man. You're killing the grass. Actually, a lot of the grass stayed put, or it grew back almost instantly. Because this was all flowing water over it, and only 4 pieces of grass are missing. Oh god. Oh god, I picked one up. Nah! My stack has been contaminated. Used to drive Dracket crazy that I wouldn't accept any of his items. And then every time I tried to accept items from there on after, he just wouldn't give them to me anymore. The bastard. Actually, I expect to see him again sometime soon. He was training new people at the place that he works, so he was just really, really busy. But that was supposed to be lightening up as we move on into April. So maybe we'll see some of the larger, massive digging operations and constructions that he's pretty good at in the not too far future. Aw, you bastard.
What?
I saw that. The drive-by mossy cobblestoning. Ah! Ah! You stay away! You stay away!
I've got a pair.
Did you see my my sheep?
What'd you do?
I turned them into rams, and I kid you not, one of them, when I transformed them, turned bright purple, and the other one turned red. They were all white sheep. I used transformation powder. 4 brown, 1 purple, 1 red. So now I just snip, snip.
The heck? Now you don't have to actually dye anything to make fezzes.
Seriously? You can make a fez out of these?
Yeah, for the gold.
Oh, for the golems, okay.
Yeah,
Bowties are
fezzes and
cool.
glasses.
Bowties are cool. Have you seen the latest Doctor Who?
I have not. I need to.
It's
sitting on my hard
not...
drive.
I won't say it's the greatest MoFat episode ever, but it has the potential to be starting off a good second part of the season. So I have hope. I have hope.
So Moffat didn't screw it up too much?
I don't know, it almost feels like the pressure of the 50th anniversary might be dampening things down. But you gotta understand, I'm not a huge fan of the first part of Season 7. I think that they really screwed up the ordering of the stories significantly to try and put as much distance between the initial Clara episode and the Christmas episode, because I almost guarantee you, when they originally written and they hadn't already cast her as the new companion, that it was supposed to have been like the second to last episode, because that's the one that had the near-death experience for Amy to kind of try and get you on your toes when they were supposed to be going away. And it ended up being the first one, then 4 episodes of, okay, what's going on? And then, oh yeah, the angels are back and they finally came and got her, so I guess that kind of goes through that whole, the God Complex episode and finished up that storyline.
Spoiler warning. If you
Haven't-
haven't watched Doctor Who...
If you haven't watched Doctor Who, then you're many seasons behind. Go watch it. Knowing how the story ends does not make the journey any more or less epic. It is an epic, epic, epic story. Epic. Epic. So yeah, go watch it. Alright, so if I was an entrance to an underground system where mossy cobblestone was to be made, where would I be? I think I would be under the hill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you are throwing off my aim. 1, 2, 3, there, 4, 5. So let's get a little bit of an entrance here. And I dug things I should not have dug, because I want a little bit of a sharp drop here. Actually, I want pillars. And we'll move that all back one now that I've done that. Because if I put staircases here, I will need to do a little bit more spacing. I can't dig down the road, so that won't work. This, however, will. Come through here. We'll go down into this. Oh, hello, cowpen. Huh. That actually puts a little bit of a damper on that direction. How far back does the cowpen go? This is 585? Whoa, okay. 583, so if I move it over 2, I'll be okay. And of course, gravel, my least favorite thing in the world. Okay, so come over here. We kind of give us the same sort of opening. We dig down this way. And look at that. I'm gathering more stone than I just used up. So fortune pick means I very rarely get gravel anymore. It almost all turns into flint every single time. I wonder if a silk touch would be the exact opposite, as it guarantees you get the gravel block every time.
Pretty sure it does, though I tend to get enough gravel from constantly breaking down cobble and a pulverizer.
Did you throw another ward at me?
Maybe. It was your nether wart, so.
Uh-huh. I'm looking at my inventory. I'm like, why is my inventory... What the fuck is nether wart doing here? I did not have nether wart, damn it. People yell at me all the time for having a messy inventory. It's not my fault.
It was me.
It's not my fault, I swear. Oop, need to get more smooth stone. Actually, you know what? I need to keep on digging this out. Let's just put in some placeholder here for now. We'll stone that out. Put this down and in. A little bit of an opening here. Then we're going to go down again. Because we are going to need more room, and I need to dump this underneath. Ah, damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Alright, we just keep going straight down. Even after I moved it over, I still ran into my cow pen. A little light for the people watching. Alright, there. Now the plan here actually is going to be to break out to the far side. So let's see about how far off we are from here. I'd actually like this to have a nice view of Squid's place. Yeah, there we go.
I know, it's just so pretty.
Well, I mean, despite the fact that there's an ugly house on top of it, that hill is really awesome. Yeah.
By the way, have they seen my my enchanting setup?
No, I haven't gotten around to doing the tours of anybody's places yet. I mean, I tried to do that one last night, but honestly, I sounded so crappy when I was watching the video, it made me cry. So
His place is coming along really nicely. His castle.
His castle, yeah. His castle always comes along. It comes along fast, though. Like, there was a clearing, and then suddenly there's a 20-story, or 20-block tall, a 20-block tall castle in its place. So when he gets into building mode, as long as he has the materials, which that little jackhammer of his definitely helps provide, then he goes all out on it. Yeah, this will give me a nice 360-degree view here. worry about the exact logistics of how to get... Oh, god damn it. Why do I have nether wart on me again? Squids?
Not me. Not me this time.
Yeah.
Still holding 8.
This time, I threw it in the water. I threw it in the water. I threw it on the ground.
Still need to watch that video.
It's a lame video. I blame Sin. He's the one who showed it to me.
Well, you know, it's Lonely Island, so...
I don't know, man. Somebody gives me something, I don't throw it on the ground. Unless it's like stranger candies from a stranger. Yep, I just broke the wrong block. Let me put that back up there. Does this actually... Yeah, it does bubble out. Okay, so that bubbles out once. But yeah, cool. Ooh, 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 ooh. Let's put that there. Let's get the water flowing in a different direction. Yeah, let's just keep that water going right on past. Nice. Break on through to the other side. That's a little bit more normalized. So if I was a mossy cobblestone generating machine trying to fit in this area, the first thing I would do is build another floor. So we will add in a second floor here. Well, damn it. I just found the upper cave right below my grotto. I'm apparently... I have like a too thick stone floor above it from where I just dug out. So that's actually not bad at all. This works out really well, because now I can kind of structure down here to match the pillars up above, and this should improve your view quite a bit as well.
Nice.
Let me flatten this face out here. Clear off the dirt. Okay guys, this episode is kind of getting on a little bit. I'm going to keep on digging a little bit out here as I work on mining this place out here. And what I'm going to do is pick up in the morning's episode with setting up a the way to generate mossy cobblestone and such, and we'll be doing it in a really kick-ass area. So I'm gonna sign off. I hope you guys had a fun time. If there's anything you want me to poke into or go over again, I know I really did mostly construction and building this time. But you know, any topics you guys want me to cover, I'm always happy to have something to specifically talk about. Specifically. So, have a good one, and I will talk to you guys later.